debate really well. But you guys already know how to do that. You are coming into this debate class with some really good skills. For some students where this is all new stuff, looking at this homework is also a really good idea because it can show students how to do the debate really well. So for example, I want to start here with Doan. I think this is Doan. Did this excellent format or structure. I was really impressed with this. I believe this is Doan. Doan, are you here or did you change to a nickname?
I'm here.
Hey, Doan, nice work. This is your work, right? Should we support plastic bags or ban them, right?
Yeah, that's my
Yeah. Can you read it? Because it's an outline form, so this should go really fast. You did an excellent job. Would you like to read it for everyone?
of course.
Okay, here we go.
So we will start from the proposition to the opposition.
Mm,
Okay. So the first idea of proposition sides we have five main ideas, and the first one is cost efficiency. And the reason for it is plastic bags cost only 1 to 3 cents per unit to produce. The second is paper bags cost 5 to 8 cents. Cloth bags cost even more. According to the National Center for the Policy Analysis (US), plastic bags save the economy over 4 billion annually. Removing them would increase the operation cost for more businesses and raise product price. The second main idea is lower the energy and resource consumption. Produce plastic bags use 40% less energy and 70% less water. Produce 80% less solid waste than paper bags, according to the EPA data. And
mm,
plastic manufacturing emits up to 3 times less CO2 than paper bag production. The third main idea is high reusability and secondary use. Over 90% of households reuse plastic bags for trash liners, pet waste, and storage, etc. If we ban plastic bag, consumers end up buying thicker garbage bags, more plastic usage overall. And the fourth main reason is social economy consequence for low-income populations.
mm,
Plastic ban taxes or forced paper bag usage is disproportionately affects low-income families. Studies, Fraser Institute 2021,
mm,
show packaging costs increase by up to 300% when plastic is replaced.
mm,
This pushes additionally financial burden onto the poorest consumers.
mm,
And the last idea is practicality and durability. Plastic bags are lightweight, waterproof, tear-resistant. They can hold up to 1,000 times their own weight, making them more reliable than paper bags, which tear when wet. For
mm,
wet goods, groceries, and markets, especially in humid climates, plastic bag remains the most stable option.
mm.
For the opposition side, we have five main ideas. The first idea is long-term environmental pollution. A single plastic bag takes between 400 and 1,000 years to decompose, according to the National Geographic. Annually, the world used about 5 trillion plastic bags, according to the UN Environment Program. Approximately 8 million tons of plastic waste enter the oceans every year, and plastic bags account for nearly 10% of coastal debris worldwide. The second main idea is serious harm to wildlife and marine life. The UN estimates that 100,000 marine mammals and 1 million seabirds die each year due to plastic ingestion or entanglement. Around 52% of sea turtles globally have consumed plastic debris, primarily plastic bags, believing them to be jellyfish, according to the University of Study.
Mm.
Microplastic particles have been found in 94% of tap water samples across the U.S., indicating environmental plastic is already entering the food chain.
Mm.
The third main idea is low recycling rates and efficiency. Globally, less than 9% of all plastic waste is recycled, according to the OECD 2022. In the US, plastic bag recycling rates are only 1 to 3%, according to the EPA. Processing thin plastic bag raised 20 to 30% higher maintenance costs for recycling machinery due to clogging, which leads many facilities to reject them entirely. The fourth reason is high cost of litter management of rubber. The city of Chicago spent approximately 13 million per year on litter cleanup, with plastic bags making up a significant portion. In California, before the statewide ban, local governments reported spending 428 million annually on cleaning beaches, streets, and waterways from the plastic pollution. After banning plastic bags, San Jose saved 1 million annually in streets and cleanup costs alone. And the last reason is sustainable alternative leads to long-term saving. Reusable bags can be used over 100 times, reducing the demand for single-use plastic drastically. A UK Environment Agency report states that a cotton tote bag, when used at least 130 times, had lower overall environmental impact than single-use plastic bags. Countries like Rwanda and Kenya, which implemented strict plastic bag bans, reduced visible plastic litter by over 80% within just the first 2 years of implementation, according to the World Economic Forum.
Yeah, nice work, Dewan. So many interesting things here. Now, you guys could say, but teacher, many of these examples come from Chicago and California. They're American. But then at the very end, Dewan switches to United Kingdom, England, and then also Rwanda and Kenya. Interesting you included Rwanda and Kenya, Dewan, because those places have those amazing national parks with the beautiful animals like giraffes and lions and elephants and monkeys. And so tourists want to come to those places, but plastic bags are terrible. They will destroy the landscape. So the most important thing is this is really well organized. And Doan, I put this in here. He provides the counter argument, and that's today's main lesson point for today. Putting a counter argument. Now you could say, well, I just want to do proposition where your debate team starts out. You write, we propose that blah, 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 as Tom says. Tom liked to write blah, 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 Tom says. We propose that blah, 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 blah. That's the debate language. So if you stand up and you give this as a debate response, you have to do this quickly. Now, Duan, your reading speed is so... There's the blah, 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 blah. Okay, so now, Duan, this is excellent. Nice work. The only thing is you would have to give the proposition first from here to here. And I think you could do this, Doan. Let me show you what speed you would have to do this at. The question is, should we support plastic bags or ban them? We propose that we support banning plastic bags. No. We are against banning plastic bags. Plastic bags only cost 1 to 3 cents per unit to produce. They are very cost efficient. Paper bags. According to the National Center for Policy Analysis, plastic bags, you would have to go really fast during a debate. So that's my only recommendation, and we'll practice that more. But today, the main thing is good structure, which Doan has. He also remembered last week's goal, which was to put some sources in there. So he got the National Center for Policy Analysis. He used Perplexity, maybe. It's up to him. And then finally, it's well organized, and he even included the counter argument, which we're going to study today. Okay, now listen, I want to just check chat because a lot of chats are coming in. I hope these are important chats and they aren't crazy stuff. All right, I'm going to go through the chats very quickly. Tom the Great says, hi, everyone. Thanks, Tom. Nico says, salutations, my good sir. Nico, do you know where the word salutation comes from? Salutation. S-A-L is from the Romans. They go like this. Sal, they lift up their visor to say hello. Sal means salt. So you give salt to your friend so he doesn't attack you and make you an enemy. He becomes your salutation. And that means I'm friendly, don't kill me. So you give them a gift of salt. Isn't that strange? So very funny, Nico. Salutation, my good sir. Tom says, am something. Not Hitler, I hope, Tom. The painter guy. No, well, Hitler was a painter, actually. Oh, you mean Picasso. Beautiful. Switch to someone peaceful like Picasso. Sounds like you guys are having a nice casual conversation. Nothing in there really about the debate, but it's a friendly conversation. Nico and Tom, good to see you're becoming friends. Any questions on Mr. Doan's presentation, which was excellent? He covered our 3 main points. Have a good source, organize your debate, okay to use AI source, and finally, counter argument. Today's counter argument. So listen, I want to go to today's counter argument with Mr. Leo, the debate number 3 guy. And this is really an important one. Of course, I'll stop and press pause if I get to something really important. Okay, you guys? So here is Mr. Leo. Do. And here's that weird kid who does this kind of thing. Oh, he's kind of creepy. I don't like to look at him. Tom, he creeps me out.
Our teacher, I can't hear anything.
Hi there, and welcome back to Master.
Okay, I hear now.
Hello, Leo.
I'm teacher Leos
Leos.
of
Oh,
the way. Today's lesson brings us one step closer to becoming a confident, logical, and tech-savvy debater. Let's jump right in. Welcome back, everyone.
hi, Leo.
Today we're going to focus on a critical skill that lies at the heart of effective debating: writing clear, convincing arguments and crafting strong,
Hello?
thoughtful counter-arguments. This is a skill that doesn't just help you in debates, it improves your critical thinking, your ability to communicate clearly, and your confidence in discussing complex topics. Why is this skill so important? When you debate, it's not enough to simply say, "I think this," or "I feel that." Your audience, whether it's classmates, teachers, or judges, wants to understand why you believe what you do. They want facts, examples, and clear reasoning that support your opinion. And even more than that, you need to be prepared to respond when someone challenges your ideas. This is where counter-arguments come in. They show that you're thinking carefully, that you respect different views, and that you can defend your position with logic. Our topic for today's practice is one you've heard before. Should plastic bags be banned? Step 1. Choose your side and start brainstorming. Before you write anything, decide which side you will defend.
Okay, you guys did all of this already. You brainstormed, you used sources. So this is mostly review.
Are you going to support banning plastic bags or argue against the ban? It's important to commit to a side because this helps you focus your research and your writing. Once you've chosen, start brainstorming. Don't worry about perfect sentences yet. Just jot down ideas, questions, or facts you already know. If you're supporting the ban, think about questions like, how do plastic bags harm the environment? What effects do plastic bags have on animals, oceans, and even humans? Can you recall any scientific studies, news stories, or personal experiences related to this? If you're opposing the ban, consider, what alternatives to plastic bags are currently available? Are they affordable and accessible? How would banning plastic bags affect small business owners, workers, or families who rely on them? What economic or practical challenges could arise? Write down at least 3 key points or questions that you want to explore. Step 2. Using ChatGPT to draft your argument. Now it's time to take your ideas and begin shaping them into clear paragraphs. Open ChatGPT on your computer, phone, or tablet. Type a prompt that matches your position. For example, supporting the ban. Write a paragraph explaining why plastic bags should be banned because they harm the environment. Opposing the ban? Write a paragraph explaining why banning plastic bags might not be a good idea and suggest better alternatives. When ChatGPT responds, read its answer carefully. Here's a key part. Don't just copy and paste. Instead, rewrite the paragraph in your own words. Why? Because writing it yourself helps you understand the argument better, makes it easier to remember, and sounds more natural when you speak. You might want to change the examples to ones you know better, rearrange the sentences for clarity, add a sentence or two to express your own thoughts. This is your first draft of your main argument.
Okay, and we can skip the countdown.
A response that respectfully challenges the opposed. Debating is a two-way street. For every argument you make, someone might disagree. That's why it's crucial to prepare a counter-argument, a response that respectfully challenges the opposing view. Return to ChatGPT with one of these new prompts. If you support banning plastic bags, type, write a counter-argument against people who...
So this part's important, everybody. This is the counter argument, which some of you already know how to do. We could see that in Doad's work. He knows how to provide a counter argument.
say plastic bags shouldn't be banned. Explain why economic reasons aren't enough to keep using plastic bags. If you oppose the ban, type. Write a counter-argument explaining why banning plastic bags is difficult for poor communities and why replacements aren't always possible. Again, when ChatGPT provides an answer, Rewrite it in your own words so it sounds like you. This counter-argument will help you respond thoughtfully and confidently when challenged.
Okay, we can skip the countdown.
Visually, create a simple two-column table or chart on paper
Okay, now this is interesting. I was surprised at how easy this is if you look at his chart.
or on your device. Label the first column argument.
Okay, there it is. Argument. Plastic bags pollute oceans and harm sea animals. Very basic, very easy. Counter argument. However, banning plastic bags quickly could hurt poor people who depend on them.
And write your main paragraph there. Label the second column counter argument and place your response there.
Okay, this is very basic. If we go back to Doan's counter argument is quite well outlined, everybody. Look at how well written this is. So this isn't just a, Doan writing some notes here. This is actually everything is completed to create a really good counter argument and the main argument, right? That's all really well structured. So what this guy, he's saying is, this is a very basic way to do it.
For example, argument. Counter-argument. Plastic bags pollute oceans and harm sea animals. However, banning plastic bags quickly could hurt poor people who depend on them. This visual guide helps you keep track of what you want to say and how to respond during your debate.
All right, we don't need the countdown, right? These countdowns are a little odd.
Practice speaking aloud. Writing is important,
Okay.
but debating is also...
This one's really important. Practice speaking out loud. I'm going to put it in chat just so you see it. Practice speaking out loud. And let's take a pause on this for just a moment. I want to go to Zalo and use somebody else's debate because, let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, got an interesting note from Dr. Duke. Let's see. For your homework, everybody, I want to get another one of these. Let's see. Lynn, you also included the counter argument. I believe so. Yeah, Lynn has both things in here, but we need a little bit of structure on this, Lynn. Let's go to Lynn's homework. And so we have this here, if you can see it. Plastic bags should be banned, okay? We could put this here. We propose that plastic bags should be banned. They can be harmful to the environment. Plastic bags pose a significant threat to wildlife with many marine species harmed. This is all good here. But then here is, but plastic bags also have advantages. Okay, so this is the counter argument. Okay, there's her counter argument. Plastic bags also have advantages. So do you see that there? Okay, so this is Lynn's thing. Let's practice this because you guys need a chance to speak and some of you want to speak more. So Ms. Chow, would you like to be the counter argument? And Lynn, are you here, Ms. Lynn?
I'm here.
Okay, Lynn, read we propose and then Chow will give the counter argument so it feels like a real debate, okay? So here we go. Lynn, start out with this one.
We propose that plastic bags should be banned. They can be harmful to an environment. Plastic bags pose a significant threat to wildlife, with many marine species harmed by ingestion or entanglement. They contribute to polluting by clogging water system and do not biodegrade. Instead, breaking down into toxic microplastics that pollute soil and water.
Okay, and then the counter argument. Chow, would you like to read the counter argument?
Okay. But plastic bags also have advantage. Plastic bags are easy to carry and compact, making them suitable for important shopping and reducing transportation emission due to their low weight and volume. They are cheaper to produce than alternative and often provides for free or at low cost, making them accessible to a wide range of consumer and businesses, especially small or developing ones.
Yeah, very good, Chop. Now listen, if you had to take an AI generated response and you had to change some words, like maybe your teacher or your debate coach says, "Hey, Lynn, can you change some of this?" You could take away ingestion just means to eat. So you could write by eating plastic. Or entanglement means getting caught up in a fishing net, or getting caught up in the plastic, or getting caught up in a plastic in a bag in the ocean or river. So that way you change ingestion entanglement to eating plastic or getting caught up in a bag in the ocean or river. They contribute to severe flooding. This is fine here. Severe flooding, clogging water systems, and do not biodegrade. Here, Lynn, you could write or break up. Over many years, instead breaking down into toxic microplastics that pollute soil and water. Okay, very good. So you got your main argument. This is the proposition. By the way, this is called the proposition. And this is what Doan put in his, the proposition. And then the counter argument. Okay, how is that, everybody? All right, let me just check chat, see if there's something important or if you guys are just having some fun with your I can't wait. What is this, Tom? Smashing devices? Min, what are you guys talking about? I can't smell good. What's going on with you? Mr. Min, how are you today? Min, are you there? Min, what do you mean I can't smell today? What's going on, Min?
It means I can't spell good.
Oh, I can't spell good. I thought you wrote I can't smell good. It's a joke, is that? All right. Very funny, Mr.
No,
Min.
it's not.
That's not supposed to be a joke, but you wrote I can't Smepple. Smepple. I can't smell good or I can't.
I'm not being sarcastic.
Well, what is that? You made an interesting mistake there, Mr. Min. I can't smell good. Smepple good. All right, let's say hello to Lucy. Lucy, how are you?
Hello, teacher.
Lucy, would you like to take a chance at debating?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do another one. We did Nico put his on a PDF. Let's take a look at Mr. Oh my goodness. This is interesting. I'll tell you what. For reading practice, Lucy, can you read just one of these? This is a very well-developed response in the PDF. And I'll have Lucy, can you just read one point here about plastic bags should be banned for several important reasons. Can you read this one, Lucy?
Okay. Pollution. Plastic bags are major pollutant for plant and water. They are lightweight and easier carried by wind and water, breeding and accumulating in ocean, like trees and shower system where they cause blockage that's environmental.
Nice work, Lucy. Do you see the blockages? That just means that they block things up. They're actually bad for cities when they get everything blocked up. Hey, Carter, can you try to read this one? Because these are really well developed here responses.
Okay.
Hmm.
Non-biodegradability. Biodegradability.
Yeah.
Plastic bags do not decompose easily and remain in the environment as synthetic. How can I say that?
Synthetic waste. Synthetic means artificial plastic waste.
Okay, synthetic waste indefinitely.
Hmm.
When they break down, they form microplastic, while common soil, waterway, and enter the food chain, harming wildlife and ecosystem.
Nice. This word synthetic is interesting. You know, if we had to change this, we could write here, the synthetic waste we could change to human-made, complicated garbage, you know, and that's synthetic waste. But it's a great word. It saves you time. Mr. Vic, are you there? How's Vic? Hey, Vic.
Hi,
Vic, how are you today?
good.
Vic, can you read number 3, the harm to wildlife? Harm to
wildlife. Marine animals and birds often mistake plastic bags for food or become entangled in them, leading to injury or death.
Nice reading, Vic. Hey, Vic, there's that word entangled again. It means getting caught up in a plastic bag. So if you had to change that to your own debate language, you could say harm to wildlife. Marine animals and birds often mistake plastic bags for food or become caught up in them or tangled up in them. You could say tangled up in them if you want, okay? Very good. Let's see. I'm trying to get as many people as I can to read today. Hoong, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hello, Hoong. Can you read number 4? This is a good point for number 4.
All right. Resource consumption and emissions. Plastic bags are made from non-renewable fossil fuels such as petroleum and natural gas. Their production emits greenhouse gases, contributing to climate change.
Yeah, very good. All right. And then Sophia, would you like to try one? The number 5.
Low recycling rates. Only about 5% of plastic bags are recycled, which means most ends up in landfills, the environment, or oceans.
All right, nice work. You guys are good. Hey, Nico, you wrote this. It's nicely written. Mr. Nico, can you finish? Just read the conclusion here.
Okay, however, we should ban them gradually because plastic bag manufacturers, was primarily or mostly producing them, would not struggle financially if plastic bags were banned on a large scale. Additionally, bag bans can lead to larger black markets in plastic bags, and an alternative to plastic bags are less sanitary.
Yeah, interesting point there. This is the first time in the plastic bag argument, Nico, I've seen black markets because plastic bags are so cheap to make and they're made in oil producing countries like Saudi Arabia and Qatar and places like that. They have so much oil that it's cheap to make the plastic bags that if internationally we say stop making plastic bags, factories are going to secretly make them in countries that do not follow the ban. And so that's a really excellent point. And then if you guys look, what did Mr. Nico look? He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources. Very good. Nice work, Mr. Nico. So you guys, you got it. Okay, now I want to show you a picture to help you with the argument because sometimes a picture is really important here. So let me show you this. Lesson 3, the debate counter argument. And you know, just one image can really help. So this is a picture from Bangladesh. And what these guys are doing is they're working on the cotton machines to make the threads, to make the cloth bags. And these machines use so much more energy than the machines that make the plastic bags. The plastic bags are made really fast and cheap with the machines, and they use like 75% less energy. With these cotton machines, these machines use a lot of energy and make a lot of CO2 because they're making cotton all day long in places like Bangladesh. And these guys have to work at these machines all day long too. Whereas plastic machines, you really don't need humans. You can have robots. These Bangladesh machines don't use robots, they use humans. That's actually not safe for your hands either. So we have to be careful with that, okay? All right, any questions? Okay, so counter arguments. Let's go back to this guy, our helper, Mr. Leos. And let's see how Leos finishes his main stuff for today, his main arguments. The main teaching points today by Mr. Leos. If I can find Mr. Leos. Where are you, Leos? Leos, where did he go? Leos. Okay, here he is. Leos. It's kind of cool because Leos was the name of a famous Spartan warrior. Leonon. He was the general of the Spartan army against the Persians.
Also about speaking clearly and confidently. Practice reading your argument aloud. Speak slowly and clearly, as if explaining to a friend. Then practice reading your counter-argument, imagining you're responding to someone else. If you're in a group, take turns. Person A reads the argument. Person B gives the counter-argument. Person C listens and gives feedback or asks a question. Try doing this multiple times to build confidence. If you're alone, record yourself on your phone or computer. Listen back and notice. Are you speaking clearly and at a good pace? Does your voice sound confident? Are your sentences easy to understand? Practice until you feel comfortable.
Okay, that's just practice. We're gonna do practice.
Left
Skip
feet.
that. Let's go
Good
back a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Step 6. Anticipate follow-up questions. Good debaters don't just stick to prepared speeches, they think on their feet. Try imagining questions someone might ask after you speak. For example, if you say plastic bags harm the environment, someone might ask, what about people's jobs that depend on plastic bag manufacturing? Can't plastic bags be recycled instead of banned? Write brief answers to these questions yourself or ask ChatGPT to help. Practicing these on-the-spot answers will make you ready for real debates. Additional tips to remember. Keep your language simple and clear. Don't use complicated words unless you're sure of their meaning. Use examples or facts to support your points. It makes your argument stronger. Listen carefully when others speak. Good debaters respond to what's actually said, not what they expect to hear. Stay respectful and calm, even when you disagree. Summary today, you've learned to choose and commit to a side in a debate. Use ChatGPT to draft your argument and counter-argument. Rewrite AI-generated text in your own voice. Organize your ideas visually for easy reference. Practice speaking clearly and confidently. Anticipate and prepare answers for follow-up questions. Share your work and seek feedback for improvement. Remember, debating is a skill that improves with practice. Each time you write, speak, listen, and respond thoughtfully, you're becoming a stronger communicator and thinker. I'm really proud of the work you've done today. Keep practicing these steps, and soon you'll be ready to win debates with confidence and respect. See you next time.
If you want to share it with friends, you can post it on social
And try the AI tools we use. Starts with practice.
for your teacher to see.
Great job today. Every debate master starts with practice, and you're getting stronger with each step. Don't forget to explore, reflect, and try the AI tools we use today. I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep that confidence growing.
All right, bye-bye. Nice work, Mr. Leos. Yeah, you guys are already strong writers. Your written responses look really good. The only thing that I would recommend is before we have you guys, I'm going to do 2 debates because Nyo said, teacher, when will we start debating? Doan, I want you to debate someone. All right, we'll do that in about 2 minutes. But what I want to do first is just quickly, I want to go to that perplexity, and I'm going to do this for perplexity. Perplexity. And I'm just going to say, perplexity, can you give me a source? Ask anything. Okay, so let me do share. Of course, I forgot to do share, you guys. And there it is. Okay, perplexity. Could you give me 2 sources that argue manufacturing means making, okay, there. This is just the final thing I want to do here. All right. Nanyang, where is that? Nanyang, is that China or Taiwan? Here are 2 sources that argue manufacturing plastic bags. I'll tell you what, Doan, you're really good with your sources. Doan, would you like to read number 1?
Number one, right?
Yeah.
A study from Nanyang Technological University published a Journal of Cleaner Production concluded that the water and energy consumed to manufacture cotton bags made them worse to climate than plastic bags. The others found that switching from plastic to cotton would increase the environmental pollution, resulting in a heightened negative effects such as global warming and ecotoxicity potential. They stated in a single-use case, plastic bags, if treated properly afterwards, are less environmentally detrimental than other types of bags.
Nice work, Dawn. So that word detrimental, again, it's one of those big words you would probably have to change for your debate response. If you're in secondary school, it's okay to use it, but primary, they might say, did you get detrimental from using ChatGPT or Perplexity? Detrimental means causing great damage, you guys, causing great damage. But this is a great way to build your vocabulary for you guys who are doing IELTS, speaking, writing in IELTS. Detrimental means causing great damage. So environmentally detrimental, environmentally damaging, if you put that into easier words. Okay, so Dawn, you want to debate, right? And so we just talked about manufacturing cotton bags. Dawn, can you provide a counter argument to the cotton bags? Can you argue in favor of cotton bags?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, give it a try. Why do you think cotton bags are better?
They can use for many times more than plastic bag. They can carry from groceries, maybe not wet groceries, but
I'm just getting
they,
my cotton bag
yeah,
here.
they can be used in a lot more situations, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my cotton bag. Dawn, I think I can put more things in this too. Plastic bags kind of get damaged, they rip. This is a pretty strong cotton bag I bought here in Japan.
Yeah, I think like plastic bag is really easy to rip.
Yeah, easy to rip. Nice, nice, nice. That's a good argument. Also, do you see this? What am I doing? I'm putting it on my shoulder. Can you do this with a plastic bag? Chow, can you do this with a plastic bag? Like just put it on your shoulder like this?
No, because
No, yeah.
plastic bag, some they are just
Hand
not that big,
Yeah.
and it's so easy to like I don't know what is
Fine,
that.
Chow. Chow, does your grandmother or mother or yourself or a sister or a brother, do you guys use baskets on your bicycles?
Um, what? What?
Basket, like a basket on a bicycle?
Yeah, my cousin have a basket on her bicycle. It's really helpful
Yeah.
to.
Because you could put the plastic bag in the basket, I guess. That's one option. Okay, Dawn, nice, you got it. Hey, Dawn, let me go to another person. Mr. Tom the Great. Are you there, Tom? Mr. Tom. Tom, are you playing Roblox again? I always catch Tom doing something different. Tom, are you doing something different? Where is our boy Tom? Mr. Tom. Microphone problems, Tom? All right, I'm going to go to Vic. Vic has a wonderful speaking voice. Vic, are you there?
Hello, hello.
Oh, there's Tom. Hey, Tom. Hey, Vic. I'll tell you what, Vic, read this one, and then Tom, you have to do the counter argument debate style. Okay, Vic, go ahead and read this one called The Website.
The website Save Money Carbon notes that when you put plastic and cotton bags against each other 1 to 1, it appears that cotton bags are in fact less sustainable. Cotton bags require more materials and more energy to create than a plastic shopping bag. It also says that UK government's report indicating a cotton bag must be used 173 times to be more eco-friendly than a plastic bag, emphasizing the high initial energy required to produce cotton bags compared to plastic ones.
Very nice, Vic. Excellent reading. So yeah, there's that. They keep putting this here. If you noticed that to produce a cotton bag has to be used 173 times. So you can ask, has teacher Brendan actually used this 173 times? I don't know, you guys. I don't count the number of times I use it, but this has to be used 173 times before it equals a plastic bag in energy savings and less CO2 for the environment. It's kind of cool. Hey, Tom, I asked you to do the counter argument. Argue, say, I don't agree with this. That you say cotton bags are good. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah, I assume cotton bags are good, but when it comes to something like seafood or something, it would just like go annoying.
Hmm.
Like it would just the cotton stuff is like out of fabric or any lame stuff.
Yeah.
It dissolves the water and it just make the bag just looks like something that's like not have been washed for 10,000 centuries or something.
10,000 centuries since dinosaur times, right? Okay. Hey, Mr. Tom, this is a really interesting point. You're talking about seafood, and we mentioned this last week. In Vietnam, if you have a plastic bag and you put your seafood in it, do you use plastic ice packs to keep the seafood fresh? Do they give these out? And the reason I mention this is because these freezer packs, it just gets more and more plastics to keep fresh seafood. Do you guys use these plastic ice packs? Chow, do you use these, your family? Like if you put seafood in a plastic bag, taking it home from the market, and it's hot outside in Vietnam in summer especially, do you use ice packs?
I don't know because my family usually not usually eats seafood like when they alive or something
Okay.
like that. They put in a like a plastic bag, normal plastic bag too,
Yeah.
and they mm, they I we usually buy it at the market, not usually buy it at the market, we buy it at the supermarket.
Yeah.
So it, I don't know, maybe we
Do
use this for drinks or some normal ice.
do they use these small ones? Because in Japan they love these small ones, but they make too many of them. My wife and I put them in our freezer because we have so many of them, and we tried to use them again and again. But after 1 year, we have so many of these, and then we have to throw them in the garbage. They're made of this jelly, and so it's even more and more plastic. It's really crazy. So it just becomes really complicated. You use more and more plastic. It's like you get on this plastic thing that just keeps going and going and going, right? All right, Doan, we did your response, which was excellent. Mr. Kwan, I always enjoy reading Kwan's responses. Okay, so now let's do another one here from Kwan. And Kwan, you're going to join us tonight for a debate class, but unfortunately, we have to do the plastic again. We were trying to create a new topic for you, Dr. Duke and I, but let's see. We need 2 people to debate, and let's get some more students to join us. Mr. Min, can you read the source here from this paper here? This is
Okay. My opinion, I think plastic bags should be banned because they hurt the environment and there are already good examples where bans work. Source 1, Environment America. Plastic bags bans work. What it says, in places like New Jersey, bans help people use about 300 fewer plastic bags each year. That's billions of bags gone. My rating, good. Why it helps, my opinion, it proves bans really make a big difference in cutting down waste.
nice work. And what I really like about what Kwan or Elvin, he uses the English name Elvin, Elvin, he gave it a rating. He says, this is a pretty good source, teacher. This is excellent. Elvin, the only thing I would do if we were in a debate, you could take the opinion, and Elvin, you could write proposition. Proposition, like that, proposition. Hey, Nico, would you like to try this one here? Let me take out this and write proposition. Nico, would you like to read Elvin's number 2 here?
Okay. Throw to Science Review 2021. Proposition. Sometimes bans don't work well because people still find ways to get plastic bags or there aren't enough replacements. My reading good. Why it helps my opinion. It shows that bans are helpful, but we also need other solutions like recycling or reusable bags.
Yeah, and then who was it that talked about black market, the black market bags, using them on the black market? Was that Nico or Dewan who put that in their response? I was really surprised at how good that was. Okay. Hey, Sophia, would you like to try? We have to give as many chances as we can here. So, Sophia, would you like to read the Wikipedia one?
Sure. Source 3. Wikimedia plastic bag bans. What it says, some countryside like Ireland made people pay extra for plastic bags and it cut bags used by a lot. Sometimes people just buy other kind of bags, which can also hurt the environment. My rating, I understand. What helps my opinion? It gives example from around the world, but it's not always 100% reliable.
Yeah, Sophie, do you think Wikipedia is a good, reliable source? Because Elvin said, it's so-so. It's just basic information from Wikipedia.
I never use Wikipedia
Oh, you
because I
don't?
think it's boring.
You think it's boring? Hey, Sophia, what do you think is more exciting?
Maybe something that has more picture and maybe prettier.
Okay. Clearer, more pictures. Interesting, Sophia.
And less work.
Less work. All right. All right.
Lazy.
So that's a funny response. I just want a little less work. Okay, Sophia. I don't mean to laugh. It just sounds funny.
I usually use the Wikipedia to search something that that ChatGPT is like respond silly or very social that I will check in Wikipedia.
Okay. Hey, Carter, can you read the conclusion here?
Yes. Conclusion. I learned that plastic bag can really lower pollution and protect animals. Huh? Some people still like plastic bags because they are cheap and useful, but the environment is more important. I think bans are a good idea as long as people also recycle and use reusable bags.
Yeah, the Carter stopped her. He said, hey, protect animals? What? Right? It seems a little strange. Where did Elvin put that about protecting the Elvin, if you're here, you can jump in, by the way. You did a nice job on this. I really like that you put ratings on this. But where did Elvin get this idea that they protect animals? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Okay, that's kind of interesting. He said, I heard that they protect animals. All right. So, Doan, we go back to you. Doan. Doan wants a good
Here,
debate
sir.
here. Hey, Doan, this idea that protecting animals, can you argue against it in debate style? Agree or disagree?
And protect the plastic bag. Take no, the plastic bags. Banning the plastic bags can protect the animals.
Okay, banning protects them.
People, foo. What are you saying, bro?
Tom, what do you think?
I think the first opinion.
Okay, the first one.
The first one is plastic bags. They can dispose and have microplastic, so it is harmful to the animals.
There you go.
Because, yeah.
Nice, Doan. Mr. Tom, what are you trying to say? Tom jumped in with something to say. He said, "What are you saying, bro?" Tom, are you talking to us or are you chatting with a friend somewhere?
I'm chatting with a friend, sorry. What do you want?
Oh, I thought you were joining the debate, Tom. Tom, then your punishment, protecting animals. Plastic bags, agree or disagree?
I agree.
Okay, they do protect. How do they protect animals?
No, wait, hold on. We
Oh.
should go, we should, oh my God, what's wrong with my mind?
I was thinking, Tom.
Sir,
I think this cannot protect the animal. It very harm to animals. So we
Okay.
should ban almost. But I think you use a little bit is that if you have in mind that should put in the recycle bin.
Okay. Hey, Doan, do you see I oppose this idea. They are harmful to animals?
no, I said I support this idea. I can
Oh.
debate. I can talk about some ideas.
Okay.
Okay, so banning plastic bags is essential to protect animals for 5 key reasons. First, over 100 million marine animals die each year from plastic bag pollution because they mistake them for food or get entangled, leading to choking or starvation. The second, plastic bags break down into microplastic that enter our food chain, harming not only wildlife but also humans who consume seafood, making this a public health concern as well. Third, plastic bags often end up in rivers and oceans because of their lightweight design. Scientists estimate that up to 80% of ocean trash comes from land-based plastic waste. So blending them at the source directly to reduce this pollution. Fourth, wildlife conservation groups have spent millions of dollars yearly recruiting animals and cleaning beaches, which is massive waste of funds that could be avoided if plastic bags were not circulated in the first place. Finally, alternative options like reusable cloth bags are affordable and sustainable, proving that banning plastic bags is not only humane but also a practical and responsible policy to ensure animals survive in the long term.
Doan, this is a great summary. Nice. You took all your main points and you summarized them. That's an excellent skill. Really good.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Hey, Gia, too, I haven't talked to you. How are you? Gia, too. Gia, are you there? Gia. Gia, are you there? How about Han? Han, are you here? Han? Hoong, are you there? Hoong.
I think.
Yes.
Hello, Hoong. Hoong, can you read one of these responses that the students, we did Quans, but I want to do another one here. This is Mr. Min, I believe. Let's take a look at Mr. Min. It's a little bit difficult to read because it's in the RTF format. But we have to make this a little bit big. Can you guys see this? Let's go to higher points. Let's go to 18. That's better. Unlock. Okay, there we go. Duplicate. All right, we'll do this, I guess. These RTF files are a little bit hard to use. Hoon, can you read this one here? This is a nice job by Mr. Min.
So I read from the conclusion.
Well, let's just read the support first so we can debate this, okay? It starts here. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have it up on the screen. I'm sorry about that. One moment. Let me stop that share and put Min about that. Min, where are you? Min, your work just disappeared. One moment, please.
I'm here.
Min, I just lost your homework. This is crazy. There's Zalo. There's the debate. Is this it? No, that's not the one, Min. I'm having a hard time finding Min's homework. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, I got it now. Sorry about this. Let me go here and to share. And let's see. We have it here. Text edit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, Hoon, can you read this one? Mr. Min did this one. It's a nice job.
All right. But my screen is kind of black right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's strange. It's doing weird things to the homework here. You're right. Mine is kind of black too. So, you guys, can you see Min's homework? It says text edit, but why? Why? That's the weirdest share I've ever seen. Min, we're having a hard time doing this, so I don't know how to do this. Let me see. Save. Okay, save. Let's see. We can't actually do that. Sorry about that. Okay. Any questions? Did you feel you had a chance to debate a little bit, Doan? Doan said, teacher, I really want to debate. Okay. So, Doan, do you feel like you had a good chance to state your opinions?
In my opinion, like the opposition or the proposition.
Which did you like better, the proposition or the counter argument?
I think I would go with the opposition.
Okay, the opposition. Yeah, you offered better arguments. And so the argument is against plastic bags?
That support plastic.
Oh, support plastic bags. Yeah, so yeah, it gets a little confusing, you guys. So what Doan is saying is he supports plastic bags, so he's going to offer a counter argument against the idea of banning them. So you see how debate gets a little strange like that? Okay. Yeah. So, for your homework, we're going to move beyond plastic bags. Can you guys pick a topic that you're interested in? Because the Laos guy didn't give you an actual homework. He's on the plastic bags thing. And so we've done a lot of work on plastic bags. We've been discussing it for 3 weeks. Can you come up with a debate topic? And for homework, just put it in Yellow. Say, I would like to debate this topic. So your homework is to create a debate topic, and then I will respond to each of your debate topics, okay? And I'm just going to check the chat box here for some final notes. You guys got, this is interesting. You guys are actually debating Wikipedia. That's fine with me. So Min said, Team Wikipedia. Back in my days, we only had Wikipedia, said Chow. Chow says, back in my day. That's kind of funny, Chow. Min says, back in my day, I had AI, which means only like last year, Min. That's a funny response. If you don't like Wikipedia, consider yourself in opposition to it, says Nico. That's kind of interesting, Nico.
The off here, it means opponent.
Opponent to Wikipedia. All right.
Yeah, kind of.
So this is cool. You guys are actually debating in the chat. That's fine with me. Min says it might happen in our lifetime. Interesting response, Min. Then Min gave us a robot or a cupcake. What is that, Min? Okay, so next. If we rely on AI, then someday they are going to take over the world. This is true because they're already taking over jobs from people. Min says, but we are going to make them like that. Nico, you said, no, they depend on us for information. We input the information. Good response, Nico. Good debate topic, Min. Chow says, hey, I'm an artist, but not creative at all. I do most other characters. This is really interesting, you guys. How so, says Doan. Keep debating. I don't mind. We can keep this open a few more minutes because you guys are actually debating about AI. This is kind of cool, you guys.
That homework is just the homework is in Zalo. That I don't know what is the homework. Can you speak again?
Yeah, I'll put it here. Carter, check the chat box. I'll put it in here for everybody for your homework. Although you guys are already doing kind of creating your own debate topic. So Carter, homework, and I'll put it in Zello, I promise. Homework is homework.
Homework.
Please create a debate topic that is interesting for you, but please describe or tell us why this debate topic is important to you. Okay, do you guys see that? Because when I'm looking at the AI, you guys are really interested in that, right? And so that's excellent. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need. So I'm going to put this in your debate homework there. And so you guys create a debate topic, but please, Min says, is anime cringe? Mr. Min, I'm laughing.
The homework is just debate myself. Debate with myself.
I'm laughing because Min used to get into these big arguments with Doge. Do you remember Doge was your great enemy last summer? And Min would always argue that you would say anime is such a complete waste of time. And Mr. Doge, his whole life was anime. And you guys would really fight. Now be careful because that got to be, it was funny to watch, but you guys would actually get really angry with each other. Remember, in a debate, you guys, it's good to be polite, right? It's good to be respectful, all right? So don't use like language like, oh, I think you're stupid. You don't want to do that, right, Min? Okay. Yeah, so you guys are already, yeah.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I kind of have a trouble doing homework in last week, so we just type it on Zello and you will see it, right?
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to just use Zalo as your text, you can. You don't have to put it in Word or PDF or an RTF file. If you want to go direct into Zalo, that's fine. Text messaging in the Zalo group, that's fine.
Oh, all right. So I just write my name and then my homework out.
Yeah, see, I
That's
like
it.
this topic, and the reason I like this topic is because, so as you can see in the chat, these guys are already really debating hard about anime and AI, right? So you guys have strong
Okay.
feelings about this. Min says, respect me. Team ban anime. I know I won't get much respect for that, but Min, it's okay to debate that, Min. That's perfectly okay. By the way, Min, since I saw you last year, your debate style is better. It's more direct and it's polite. Nice work, Min. You really improved a lot. Min wrote, we'll get lazy. AI is smart enough to take over. Well, I'm worried about AI taking people's jobs. So that's how I would debate about that. Nico said, I have about 100 OCs and they're screaming like, please delete my painful backstory. Nico and Chow, what is that about? I'm not sure what that is, what kind of response that is, you guys. Okay. We did rely on Mr. Leo. That's true, Min. I do like Mr. Leo because Leo, the AI guy Leo, he does organize your debate points very precisely, very accurately. So I like to take a look at Leo because you know what Leo does for me, everybody? Leo reviews everything really nicely. Okay. All right, any questions? Everybody? Lucy, sorry I didn't talk to you more, but you did a nice job reading today. Lucy, let me ask you a question. What are you interested in debating?
I'm very interesting about AI.
Okay, now will you use AI for your artwork or do you like to use it independent?
Independent.
Yeah, because I remember you had those beautiful sketches on behind you and that was all done by yourself. Do you still do the sketches and artwork?
Yes.
Very nice. Okay, so you can show us some soon, I hope. Is it okay to show us some?
Yes, but I'm not done to show anything.
All right, so if you want next week, if you say, I'm going to argue against AI because artwork should be done by humans, you could show us an example of that if you want.
Yes.
Okay, Doan wrote,
Yes.
AI can't take over the world because, where's Doan? There's so many messages coming so fast. AI can't take over the world because it has no real consciousness or independent decision making, and it still needs humans to control and fix it. Now, Doan, great opposition to AI is the best thing ever. Duan, you know what's kind of strange? I use ChatGPT a lot for some things on academic writing. And Duan, ChatGPT began to use my name Brendan. I don't use my name on the internet. I don't like to use my real name. And ChatGPT just started to call me by my name Brendan, and I thought that was kind of spooky and weird. I didn't like that.
Yeah, maybe it comes from your email.
Yeah, it comes from Gmail through Google, and it's just, hey, Brendan, it was really friendly, Dawn, and I didn't like it. I thought, no, please don't be friendly like that. I like it when it's just this robot AI that I control.
Yeah. I custom my AI to so it can write and provide ideas better. So yeah, I have different options for calling me.
Spooky, one of our students' name in the writing course is a guy named Spooky, and he writes really cool stories. And so I like that. Spooky means kind of weird, you guys. It's spooky, right? Weird or something like that. By the way, is Mr. Tom there? Tom, are you still here? Mr. Tom, are you here?
Yeah.
Tom, I found an image.
Oh, where am I?
Tom, do you remember last Halloween you put a pumpkin up as your avatar and it was a real pumpkin? You didn't use
Oh,
AI.
yeah.
So I was on YouTube and I
No,
found
that's not. That was my voice. That's my voice.
I started laughing, Tom. I found this on YouTube and I quickly thought of you, that on your homework you put a pumpkin on a chair and you were doing a crazy voice. And that was, Tom didn't use AI, but you guys look at this picture. Do you think the people did this? It's called Halloween Night on the Porch. Do you think the person used AI to do this?
I think people use this AI because can you see in the window, this window, the window in this one, this one have the bear. That the nose is in the sky, but the eye is not in this one. Oh,
So this has got to
this
be
is the
AI.
nose. The nose is here and the ear is in here. And this is I don't know how to the hand in here, the hand in here, and the hand in here.
Yeah.
Hand.
Oh, you think it's an AI mistake? It has too many hands and weird noses?
Yes.
All right. Good point, Carter. I like it. I think it's just kind of fun. The music that's playing is really old. It comes from 80 years ago. It's the kind of music my mother used to listen to. I can't play it because YouTube doesn't allow us to play live content over Zoom. They get really upset about that. They'll stop Zoom transmission. So I can't play the music, you guys. Fun fact, Wikipedia's all data is only 156 gigabytes, Nico says, which means you can download it on your computer, and that's insane. That's kind of cool, Nico. You can download the entire Wikipedia on your hard drive. All right. All right, you guys, can I say goodbye to you and wish you luck? Check Zalo for your homework one more time. The homework is you create the debate topic and then please say why you think that's an important debate topic. Why are you interested in that? And then I promise we'll start using some of those when we watch our Leo video, okay? Can I say goodbye to everyone? Ms. Chow and Carter and Tom the Great and Mr. Vic and Doan and Nico. You guys did an amazing job. Bye-bye, Gia. I hope I hear from you again. Sophia, thanks. Han, Gia, too. Hung, thank you very much. Bye-bye, you guys. Take care. Thank you for great responses, Min. Thank you, Doan. Bye-bye. Thank you for the applause, Min. And bye-bye.